if you're a trans man, transmasc, I really need you to listen to this. Seriously. Same applies for trans female, femme, whatever we want to call it. Everybody really needs to pay attention to this if you're messing around with hormones. This is why these things are important. I'm going to show you a few video clips of some things that are happening. It is real what we're doing to our bodies. It affects us for life, and children cannot make informed decisions about what will be happening to their bodies in 5 to 10 years. Please watch this. This is what's happening. This is why I am putting myself out there. These are the people that I care about. Also, I know the person I'm about to show on the screen, you all might feel away. However, he is an elder from the trans community, and he was actually my role model when I came out as far as trans icon, because I love the fact that it was a trans man and it threw a completely different narrative on just the whole entire trans women are only in the prawn industry. So anyway, you might have bias because of the tactics that this content creator uses to try to get the message out there. But please note that that's not what I do. I don't make fun of people and I don't call out things. This video where he's going to speak, he's not making fun of anyone. He is saying real concerns. So please watch with a very open mind.
This is something I wasn't told when I started tea over 10 years ago. If you're a transmasculine and you've been on hormones for 5+ years or so, it's likely that you'll start to experience some reproductive health issues. It's also likely that if you go to your doctor, they'll tell you that you need to get a hysterectomy. And I want to say that that isn't necessary. I've been on tea for about 6 years, and they said they were starting to have some bad cramping that was really painful. And they went to their doctor, and without doing any testing, the doctor recommended a hysterectomy.
So let me just stop right there, okay? First off, I had this situation happen to me. That is called atrophy. Typical female. Why biology matters in transitioning, you still have a female body here. You have female reproductive system, whatever you guys out there want to call it because you're of dysphoria. I respect that. But it is a female reproductive system, which functions on estrogen, okay? Once you add testosterone to your diet, you have now eliminated the number one problem, and in my experience, and by a lot of trans men, including Marcus, contacted me, oh my God, Trampa, I have these horrible cramps. Get to the gynecologist, and you got to go look. And you are missing estrogen out of your diet. That's what's causing it. It's taking the estrogen out, meaning that atrophy is the hardening of the linings. That's why you're cramping like that. Sometimes, if you catch it in enough time and you add estrogen, you might be able to pull it back a little bit. That's what the doctor said to me. I was just way too far gone because I was already 15 years on. I had to have an emergency hysterectomy. But anyways, it's not about me so much as this person.
If you've watched this far, make a weird connection at this point that might not make sense. I'll try to. But I'm also against capital punishment, death penalty. Why? Because in my opinion, the fact that one person could be impacted because of other people's bias on a level that radically that's death. It's not okay. And that was one example, and I'm about to play another one. And this one's even more serious. And neither of these are anything attacking people. It's things that young trans men did not know going into this.
This idea, once you transition, the whole world bows down. You are taking on a commitment for life. And you are taking on a commitment that does things to your body. Are you actually willing to do that? Are you willing to do that? I really want you to think about what you're doing. Look at me. I'm not going back to living as a lady. Not that I ever was a lady, but you all know what I'm saying. And I hope you understand why I'm being a little frustrated around this stuff, because I'm going to bring you up another video. That makes me just as frustrated.
Recently, I did my testosterone labs, and they came back as 4,800, not 480, but 4,800, like near 5,000. And the normal male range is between 3 and 900, I believe. So they try to keep trans men in that same window.
What?
And for reference, I'm on the 1.62 gel, like 3 doses a day. And so, like, why would it get that high is
insane. Why aren't you monitoring your testosterone 3 times a day?